Thank you so much for making Locked On Auburn your first listen every single day. Bralan Womack, the 5-star safety from the state of Mississippi, announcing his decision Thursday. And there were questions of like, okay, what exactly is Ohio State going to do with this recruitment? Because he seemed very interested in the Buckeyes. It seems like Auburn has taken control of this. You're seeing Steve Wiltfong put in Fong bombs predicting him to Auburn, as well as some other predictions, throughout the media landscape. But this one seems like Auburn's kind of got it under control from the outside looking in anyway.
Yeah. So I don't know if you feel the same way that I did. And I talked about this on my show. Obviously a 5-star safety is going to require a big NIL commitment. And so I was like, whenever it started seeming like we're going to push and land this kid, my thought was, is that really the best? Like, is that really the best way to spend, like most efficient way to spend
best
money?
Use of funds, the salary cap, right?
Because of how many safeties and how many really good defensive backs we actually have. And then you turn on the kid's tape and he's unreal. Like he is KJ Bolden. Like, remember KJ Bolden? He's that good. Like he had over 1,000 yards receiving, 8 interceptions. I understand the classification he plays at is lower, but he goes to these U.S. Army All-American games and he gets voted MVP. Like he dominates
people. Right.
Gatorade Player of the Year in the state of Mississippi.
As a junior.
Yeah. I'm all on. I totally get it. He's a kid. He's a game-changing athlete that you just got to get on your team. And I think he's totally worth it. And it's the shot in the arm. It would be, if you get him, anything can happen between now and when the 21st or whenever he decides.
And obviously between then and signing day.
Sure. Yeah. But if you get him, it's a huge shot in the arm to Auburn's recruiting, jumps you in that mid-30s, which is right where you want to be. Not right where you want to be, but in a perfect spot before the season starts that, hey, if you add 4 or 5 more flips,
well, there's talk, like flipping like a guy like Rankins, the defensive lineman. I think if you get both of those guys, you're like in the mid to low 20s, and all of a sudden you're within striking distance.
Exactly. There's several others. The defensive line class in general that you could look at that could be all flips or all very highly rated kids. So, you turn around, you add 4 or 5 more pieces to this class, and you're right there where you need to be as far as probably overall ranking and average player rank. Like your average guy is going to be rated pretty high for the most part.
Yeah, all of those guys, you could see a path to them being contributors within their first 2 or 3 years at Auburn, which is what you want. So, I said this when we talked about Bralan yesterday, but like it seems like Auburn's going to get him. He's a stud, no question about it. Everything else, like it puts you in a situation like if you just win the football games you're supposed to win, everything is in a spot to fall into place.
Sure.
And the reality of it is like that's probably always been the case. I know we felt like really down on recruiting a month ago, and that's still like probably true. And it does seem like they ramped it up and got, Jaquez Wilkes and a few other guys, and hopefully Womack later this week. But now that you have gotten those guys and you've turned the momentum a little bit, Zaire was the other one where it's like, okay, you've got some momentum now. Now just win your football games. Impress these kids who are coming and are interested in Auburn and they're coming to your games. 2 years ago, even last year to some extent, you had guys, 5 stars, high 4-star guys that I think wanted to come here and you couldn't show them that you could win.
Yeah.
And you kept showing them awful ways of like, hey, we found another way to lose. Just win these football games, then everything else will fall into place.
Have a good start to those first 6 games, and you never know what could happen after that, especially in that October run. Probably going to go on a dry spell for a while. I think it's going to be a lot of that wait and see. Like, let's see what happens.
Yep.
So everybody's got to hang in there and don't panic whenever, maybe we don't get another commit until late September or even maybe into October. So when
I think most Auburn folks, once the season starts, the recruiting interest backs off.
Goes on the back burner. Sure.
It's like, okay, let's win games, and then we'll worry about it in November and December as far as where we are in the rankings and what our class looks like. Just hold on to guys. Just hold on to who you have. Find a way to beat Baylor. Find a way to, realistically split, or find a way to beat both Oklahoma and Texas A&M. And then I think everything works out at that point if you can do those things.
That's what you got to do, though. You got to go do it on the field now.
That's right. Talked about it elsewhere, but Auburn retiring Cam Newton's jersey at the Georgia game.
That'll be electric.
Night game at Jordan-Hare.
That will be electric. If
Auburn can take care of business like we're talking about before Georgia, and they're ranked, and they're hosting a Georgia team at night at Jordan-Hare, and they're retiring Cam Newton's jersey, like, you can't ask for much more. Like, you can't ask for much more support from this fan. I mean, I'm getting chills thinking about it. Like, you're talking about an electric environment that's like not the Iron Bowl. I don't know. There's not many in recent memory that could compare to what that could potentially be.
Do you think if you're 4-1 going into that game, you're just the lid's ready to blow off of that place? If you can be 4-1 or 5, especially 5-0, but if you can be
5-0,
I'd give one loss in there. If you could be 4-1 going into that game, retiring his jersey at night, I think the place will explode. Like, it'll be just
it'd be
ready to explode. The first big hit, the first big play, it'll start and it won't stop.
Yeah. I mean, it would have the last month of the 2017 season, like, it could have that level of energy.
Yeah.
Could have that level of energy.
The crowd will definitely play.
This fan base wants to be excited so bad.
They really do.
So bad.
It shows, man.
Please give us something.
Got to. We show it to you. We show it whenever, we're 3-9 or 3-6 or, borderline.
Gosh, this fan base has been through like so much crap over the last 5 years, and they've been so loyal and so supportive. And it's like, we're so close, and we're feeling this energy, and there's just so many people that are like, gosh, I want us to be good so bad. And like, everything's there. You've got everything in front of you. You just got to take care of business. Like, you have a better roster than Baylor. You have a better roster than Oklahoma. You're really close to A&M. You got the better of them last year. Why can't you do it again with a better situation?
Yep.
And
you got to do it. Just got to do it.
The Auburn over Georgia has become a trendy upset pick nationally. And it's like, man, with them putting Cam Newton, which, I mean, they should have retired Cam's number forever ago, but that's a conversation for another time. But the stage is set. Go play ball. Just win freaking football games. Kyle, how can people check out everything you've got going on?
Go to thebarnauburn.com, subscribe today, and get in the action, get in the conversation, or subscribe to our YouTube page, The Barn Auburn, or anywhere you get a podcast, The Barn Auburn Network.
Please like the video. Please subscribe. And if you're tuning in on audio, please subscribe. Leave us a review. Helps the show out a ton. We will see you next time. This has been Locked on Auburn.